Crosshairs aligned.
Точно по оси.
So we are aligned exactly with the axis of the docking port.
Ожидаем загорания транспарантов группы ССВП.
Standing by for the SSVP LEDs to come on.
Now receiving video from the Soyuz vehicle as we have begun a trek across a string of Russian ground stations, 58 meters separating the two vehicles. Yuri Malenchenko, the Soyuz commander, flying under the call sign of Agat, which is the word for a very lustrous stone. He's calling out the precise alignment of that cross-haired docking camera with the docking target on the Rosviet module, everything continuing to proceed in excellent shape.
Агата, наблюдаем загорание транспарантов группы ССВП.
We confirm SSVP group LEDs on.
Параметры сближения хорошие.
Final approach parameters are nominal and we are aligned with the axis.
Now flying over northwest Kazakhstan, just 40 meters away from the International Space Station, the three-section Soyuz vehicle. The forward section is the orbital module with the forward docking probe extended, ready to come into contact with the Rosviet module docking port. The crew, Malenchenko, Williams, and Hoshide, are in their contoured, custom-made seat liners. In the center section, the descent module, the only portion of the Soyuz that returns to Earth, and at the very back end, that white section with the solar arrays is the instrumentation and propulsion module, obviously where the propellant tanks and the engines are located.
Loud and clear.
Скорость на уровне мишень-центре, кресты совмещены.
The rate is nominal, crosshairs aligned. Copy.
Подходит даже к 20 метрам.
We're approaching 20 meters. The target is in the center.
В курсе менее.
Slight deviation in course, but less than half of the width of the beam.
Сейчас появилось там даже.
The laconic voice of Yuri Malenchenko, the Soyuz commander, reporting that his vehicle is close to 20 meters away from the International Space Station now. The space station, 1 million pounds of mass. The Soyuz vehicle in an orbital ballet, just meters away from one another, traveling at 5 miles a second over central Kazakhstan.
Крена небольшого.
We confirm small roll.
Отклонение в тангаже.
And the misalignment and the pitch is being compensated, and we are still within the tolerances. We are crossing 15 meters. Rate is normal. The target is very close to the center. Crosshairs aligned. Copy.
You can see the Corps' automated rendezvous system, the crosshairs in this engineering view, just about perfectly aligned with the docking target on the Rosviet module, just 10 meters separating the two spacecraft. Now inside 4 meters, standing by for contact and capture.
All parameters are within the range. Rate is normal. Copy. We see a small misalignment, but again, everything is within the range. It's been compensated. Rate is normal. Standing by for contact. The target is almost at the center. Crosshair is aligned. Contact confirmed. Capture confirmed.
Docking confirmed. Docking confirmed at 11:51 p.m. Central Time, 12:51 a.m. Eastern Time over northeast Kazakhstan.
7:51. 15. Copy.
Again, docking confirmed at 11:51 p.m. Central Time, 12:51 a.m. Eastern Time as the Soyuz and the International Space Station.
The probe is being extended, so everything is perfect.
The International Space Station and the Soyuz flying 252 miles over northeast Kazakhstan at the time of contact and capture. The station is now in free drift. All thrusters are currently disabled to enable the relative motion between the two vehicles to dampen out for the retraction of the forward docking probe.
David, thank you very much.
Malenchenko acknowledging congratulations from flight controllers here at the Russian Mission Control Center in Korolyov. So on the 37th anniversary of that famous handshake in space by Tom Stafford and Alexei Leonov during the Apollo-Soyuz mission, another union of crews takes place to continue that legacy.
Agate. Close RPV-1 valve.
And wasting little time, the visiting vehicle officer reports that the forward docking probe on the Soyuz is currently being retracted. That will bring the two docking interfaces between the station and the Soyuz into a firm mate with one another and enable hooks to begin the initiation of their closure.
Agate, standing by for the first measurement. Moscow, how copy? Agate, how do you copy us? No, it's loud and clear. RP1 is closed. We're in the process of measurement. We started at 7:53. At 7:53:00, that would be the time of the actual measurement, right? Yes, affirmative. What is the ESA pressure? 835. Orbital compartment 805. Instrumentation compartment 860. Copy.
So a smooth and uneventful docking by the book, executed automatically through the work of the crew on board the Soyuz TMA-05M, the Soyuz commander Yuri Malenchenko in the center seat of the Soyuz's descent module, flanked on his left by board engineer Sonny Williams, the NASA flight engineer, and on his right by Aki Hoshide of the Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency. The docking probe on the forward end of the Soyuz is retracting. That will be completed to initiate the closing of the hooks from the Soyuz vehicle to form a hard mate between the Soyuz and the Rassvet module docking port, and to initiate a period of 2 orbits or 3 hours worth of leak checks to make sure we have a tight seal between the two craft, leading to the pressurization of the small vestibule between Rassvet and the Soyuz and the eventual opening of the hatches between the two spacecraft. And as we mentioned, it is noteworthy that today, July 17th, is the 37th anniversary of the docking of the Apollo spacecraft that was commanded by Tom Stafford along with Vance Brand and Deke Slayton as his crewmates, with the Soyuz 19 spacecraft commanded by Alexei Leonov and his crewmate, Valery Kubasov, as they linked up over the Earth, those 5 crew members in the Apollo Soyuz test project, which 37 years ago was a significant engineering and political statement that brought the United States and what was then the Soviet Union together in a project that resulted in the initiation of the joint cooperation that we have seen evolve over the course of 3.5 decades to lead to the International Space Station assembly and its current utilization. The docking of the Apollo and the Soyuz occurring on July 17, 1975 at 11:09 a.m. Central Time, 12:09 p.m. Eastern Time, as the two spacecraft flew over the Earth, with the hatch opening and handshakes between Stafford and Leonov occurring over the town of Metz in France. That opened up 2 days of joint operations, a very significant historic milestone in human spaceflight history.
5715, LED is on, electrical connector is mated. Copy. And the LED hooks open is now not illuminated.
Отключаем визир причал.
Okay, deactivate визир причал display.
Наблюдаем перекладку.
We see the cycling of vizir.
This is Mission Control Korolyov. We now have confirmation that the hooks are closed on the Soyuz vehicle at the docking interface with the Rassvet module. So we now have a hard mate between Soyuz and the International Space Station after a flawless docking between the two craft that occurred once again at 11:51 p.m. Central Time, 12:51 a.m. Eastern Time, as the two spacecraft flew 252 statute miles over northeast Kazakhstan.